Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you are already here. As always, we're going to discuss, or should I say, we're going to start with the most important thing that you should be concerned about if you want to remain happy. If you're unhappy, you're not quite there, and you're pursuing happiness, get to an optimal health level for you. Not a standard that you see on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube that involves a six-pack, okay? As a former professional fighter, I can tell you that all a six-pack can tell you is that you have low body fat. A lot of people that smoke, drink, abuse drugs, don't take care of themselves at all, have six-packs, guys. I'm not anti-six-pack, but don't use that as a standard, because I know a lot of people are thinking because they know, and they could be right, that they'll never have a six-pack. There's no need to even try working out. So that all of you know, good health, optimal health, it's on the inside, people. All right? Everything. The beauty is on the inside. All right? Today is Monday. Yesterday, I alluded to the fact that we would discuss the should narrative. All right? The should narrative, rigid expectations. All right? So we're going to explore how internalized expectations, that could be from family, that could be from society. Most of the time, in my opinion, it's from past relationships. But these internalized expectations can dictate our behavior and create unrealistic demands on a partner. I want you to think about that. We're going to talk about the impact of perfectionism. It is not necessary to aspire to be a perfect individual. If you're a believer, and I am, there was only one perfect being, and that was Jesus Christ. Okay? But putting this standard on yourself, and I'm not even talking about doing it, right? I'm not even talking about doing it for someone else, because a lot of people mess relationships up by saying somebody else wants you to be perfect. And if you meet someone else that is trying to make you perfect or wants you to be perfect, that's not the relationship for you. Now, you have to slow down, you have to listen, and you have to reason. Could someone be telling you, hey, stop drinking alcohol, stop smoking? It would be really great if we tried to eat right. Let's stop eating garbage. Let's go to the gym. Even if they tell you you should go to the gym, take your ass to the gym. Okay? That's not someone telling you to be perfect. If someone comes to you with a photograph, an image, a screenshot of somebody who is their ideal, right? What they think is perfect, then, excuse me, guys, it could be that they are trying to pressure you to some level of perfection that they feel like they need in their life. Okay? You do what you do for you. But people that care about you, people that want you to be around so that they can continue to enjoy you, they may make suggestions. So stop saying that anybody that suggests that you lose some weight or go to the dentist or to stop doing something, like to drop one of your horrible life-ending vices, right? Maybe I shouldn't have said it like that, but it is what it is. It's okay. Now, it can also flip on you, okay? You set these crazy standards for yourself, and it can affect how others perceive you or how they act towards you. But at any rate, I want to emphasize today the importance of what we call in psychology flexible thinking and accepting that relationships are inherently messy. Dun-dun. Oh my gosh, coach. Why did you say that? We thought you knew something about relationships. We thought you knew something about psychology. But look, no matter what these experts say, I hope the audio is okay, guys. I'm going to apologize probably every day. I advocate walking. It'd be really cool if you could walk with me, or you could walk in place in your home. That is number one. Okay? Take care of your health. It's going to matter. I'm going to take a push-up break. All right? Killing two birds. This might be an odd POV, but we're going to do it. I'm going to count instead of talking, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50 to wake the body up. All right, it's early in the morning. Hope I don't lose my train of thought, but this channel is a little bit of a social experiment as well. But where were we? Yes. anytime that you mix two things, there's going to be some type of chemical reactions of sorts. So you put two people together, even if you went to the park, to the mall, to the zoo, right? Nightclub. First day you walked into your first class in college, and you see someone, your hair starts blowing, and you feel like it's love at first sight. Still, that may be the case. No one can tell you that you didn't feel a certain thing for someone when you first met them. And check this out. What if you guys gazed upon each other at the same time? You guys looked at each other at the same time. And depending on your gender, he or she felt the exact same way at that moment. This could be an indication that you guys need to go ahead, start talking to each other, go ahead and meet, and give it a shot, right? But even starting out this way with something that appeared to be ordained, something that appears to be fate, it's been written before you were born that you were going to meet him or her, it still will not mean that everything in that relationship is going to be perfect all the freaking time. It will not mean that, guys. Okay? Let's get some more push-ups. What do we have? We have 50. If you're walking, guys, find somewhere that has hills. You can hear my labored breathing while I'm speaking. Find somewhere where you don't need anything to do body weight squats. Get push-ups done at the same time. And you know what? F people. That's another thing that people have an issue with. You're concerned about what others think about you. It's not their concern what you do with your life, and you shouldn't be concerned with what others think about you. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that, 75? What the hell is going on here? It's a whole lot of bug action, even though they look like lightning bugs. Still, I hope you guys can see that. Maybe this whole area. All right, we have 75. Let's get back to the walking. Excuse me. Yeah, guys. Even in the most compatible relationships, the most beautiful relationships, the most lovely relationships, at times, there's still going to be tension, right? Now, that doesn't mean I'm not advocating being an a-hole. I'm not advocating being a jerk. I'm not advocating being an idiot. Still communicate. Still be patient. Ladies, give your partner time to speak and to listen. Allow them to ask questions. Allow them to push back respectfully. Men, just because we are quote unquote the stronger sex, right? It doesn't mean that you're the boss of her. Allow her to express herself. Allow her to speak. Allow her to challenge your claims, assumptions, ideologies, and beliefs. Allow her to push back. Fix your face. You don't have to say a word for people to know what you're thinking. If somebody thinks that you're already thinking of them in a condescending or belittling way, you're not going to get anything accomplished. It's impossible. Okay? Even therapy won't fix selfishness and ignorance. Okay? I want to say stupidity, but I know that I shouldn't, because you're not stupid just because you weren't ever taught something. But I can say ignorance, and ignorance has two implied meanings, right? One is that you're being a jackass. You're being a jerk. Okay? But in, let's say, less, what do you use the word? In less malevolent terms, right? Less intentional terms, it just simply means you don't know something. You weren't taught something. And that's okay. This is why I say be patient in all relationships. Sure, don't let somebody walk all over you. Don't let somebody push you around. Don't let somebody tell you their way is the only way. If you don't like it, you can hit the highway. No, none of that. But even in the way you defend yourself, and I don't like when people automatically default to, well, that's me. That's how I am. My mother was ratchet. My father was ratchet. I grew up in the hood. I'm ratchet, and that's how I express myself. Well, guess what? If you don't find someone who's going to tolerate that, you're either going to be alone, or at the very least, you're destined to never really, truly find love and know what it means to live in harmony with another person. Okay? I cannot finish this walk without talking about jealousy. And I'm bringing it up another hill, guys. Still not cool. If you're wearing a vest, it does burn more calories, but this tiny hill shouldn't be this difficult for me. But the vest shall set you free. Maybe I meant to say shall bury you. But anyway, I saw on TikTok where someone says, if your partner is not jealous, they don't really love you. If your partner is not jealous, they don't care about you. Listen, everyone that can hear my voice, jealousy is not, hold that thought, guys. Let me get some more push-ups. We have another bench because I'm only at 75. Get this glove on. That hill, as tiny as it is, I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe 7 degrees, 8 degrees incline. That still, with a vest, you can feel that. Let's go. 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Walk it off a little bit, let that sink in. When these idiots, these so-called gurus on social media, another thing, guys, social media will destroy you and it will destroy your relationships. People can invest in these elaborate, professional-looking podcasting setups, okay? What I'm doing now is essentially podcasting. That's fine, okay? I guess I'm not vlogging because I'm not showing my own ugly face, but I'm not gonna be able to make this a lesson in physical well-being if I have a camera in my freaking hand. But what I'm trying to say is that jealousy is a negative word. When these idiots on social media say that if someone is not jealous over the things you do, the people you speak with, who you work with, who you go to school with, who you hang out with, who you talk to, who's in your phone, whose content you view on social media, they're saying that jealousy is a good thing when they say that if someone is not jealous, they don't like you, they don't love you, they don't care about you. That is extremely harmful speech. That's a very incorrect narrative. It's wrong, okay? In a nutshell, it's wrong. It's 100% wrong. And for those of you who would like to hear bigger numbers, it's 1,000% wrong. It's 1,000,000% wrong, all right? I don't want to be with a jealous person, period. You shouldn't want to be with a jealous person. If you're a jealous person, I'm not pointing fingers at you. But you're going to have issues in relationships, okay? Because if you're a jealous person, then you know this to be correct when I say it. You have never gotten jealous, right? And made your partner feel loved. You've never gotten jealous and made your partner feel special, feel wanted, feel like he or she was number one. They never smiled and gave you a hug and a kiss. Because when you were jealous, all of those negative, demonic feelings come with that. Envy. It's described in literature as green because there are no green humans. When you get angry and jealous, it literally changes the color of your skin. And if not literally, guys, at least figuratively, right? People can tell. It's a warning sign. Do not fall for that trap. Let's get some more. Let's get some prison shorties in. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right, that's 150. Let's walk a little bit more. Vary your hand width, guys. It works different parts of your chest, your front delts. Excuse me, vary your speed, slow it down. When you're doing push-ups, for strength, more definition in your arms and chest, speed it up. To get a bit of a cardio workout with it as well. Okay? Now, where were we? Have I said enough about jealousy? Have I said enough so that you guys will know that our thesis for today, our topic for today was the control. I'm sorry. Hold on. This is what happens when you get delirious. But jealousy is a big thing. And I'm already going into tomorrow, if it doesn't rain. I'm already going into tomorrow. But you'll see how when I bring jealousy up again tomorrow, when we start talking about control, or what I'm calling the control loop, how it ties in. Still relationship, guys. It's still human behavior. It's still psychology. The should narrative. And in my notes, right? I think you guys can see right there the should narrative. Okay? Rigid expectations. Can you see how jealousy, manipulation, oh, you never heard those two words together. Okay, well, this might be a perfect time to go ahead hit that like button to support my suffering. Hit that subscribe button and share this. Share it with your partner. Single right now? Unless you choose to be, keep watching. You won't be for long. Because you're going to learn how to treat people. You're going to learn how to respect people. Too many people. Check it out. I saw, I think it was TikTok. I'm almost certain. And I'm almost certain it wasn't a skit. A couple getting married. They're at the altar, right? They're at wherever it is where they are being enjoined in holy matrimony. And the pastor is doing his job that they compensated him for. And he gets to the part where he's saying the woman's name. I'm going to see if I can find the video. I'm not using AI in my channel, guys. Too many people are doing it. So, no perfect audio from 11 labs and AI voices. I don't believe in it, okay? But I also don't want any copyright strikes. I want everything on this channel to be mine. So I won't play the video, but I'm essentially reacting to it. If I can find the video, you'll see a screenshot of the couple from the video. I'll leave a link in the description if I can find it. Okay, this is something I saw a while back, so I didn't anticipate this coming up. I'm just improvising as I'm walking. All right. Although I have my title, okay, it's the whole packet, but there's no script, guys. It's just me, my schooling, my education, my knowledge of psychology, and my life experience. I hope you like it. If you rock with me, subscribe to the channel. Anyway, enough plugging. Here's the pastor. And whatever, in sickness and in health, for richer, for poor, to love, cherish, and obey. Now I'm adding the screeching tire sound effect, right? But this lady went off. And I'm going to speak to this as well, okay? But she was like, oh, no. We're not doing that. I'm not saying that word. What word is that? I'm not saying obey. Okay? I don't believe in that. I'm not going to say it. I'm not obeying anybody, any man. And if that wasn't bad enough, she continued with her heated rant, and she said,
I'm not saying that word. I'm not obeying anybody. I don't obey anybody, especially him.
Don't quote me. You can watch the video yourself. Especially not this man. The man standing in front of her, the groom, the person that you're about to marry. Now, we could talk another day about wedding vows and how they haven't changed and what they mean and if they're okay. But I'm going beyond that word obey and how this woman reacted. I'm going beyond that. What I want to speak to is, if that were me at that moment, regardless of the inconvenience it would have caused anyone, if people would have came, if we had family on Pluto, which is no longer a planet, by the way, so there aren't 9 planets, there's 8 planets. Like I was taught 9 planets when I was in school. So if you're, I don't know, older than 24, 26, then you might have been taught that there were 9 planets. Pluto is not a planet. Thank you for that, public school. But at any rate, we still don't know if there's any people living there, right? So for the purpose of my video, I'm going to assume that there are for effect. And even if people from other planets came and they traveled a light year to get to this wedding, right? I'm calling the wedding off. When someone shows you who they are, please believe the images that they are showing you. Please internalize and believe the messages that they are conveying to you. There is nothing good that can come from marrying that particular woman. Not just for that man, but for any man on planet Earth, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, and yes, the non-planet Pluto, okay? If you disagree with me, don't just say I'm wrong. Go down in the comments and put me on blast. Let me know how I could be wrong, all right? Anyway, when someone talks to you like that, they're never pretty enough, handsome enough, fine enough, cute enough, sexy enough, funny enough. Whatever adjectives, right? Whatever characteristics, whatever good things you can think about someone when you describe someone that you've fallen in love with. And let me tell you, you can be fooled. Someone can present themselves in a way to make you think there's something that they're not. We see all of these athletes and recording artists that as soon as they get people pregnant, when they get signed, when they get larger deals, when they're making millions, you can see how they're quote unquote, I even want to use the term partner loosely, you can see how they present themselves, right? They're submissive. They're nice. They're giving. They're loving. They're calm. They're anti-ratchet. You can see that. But when the financial situation changes or something better comes along, I don't even have to finish the sentence because we all know what I'm talking about, right? They're gone. Now, this isn't just an attack on women. Men have agendas, okay? And they're known for doing similar things. It's rarely about finances, though. So I'm just talking about finances right now and gold digging. All right? You can't be a gold digger and actually fall in love with a person who you are pursuing or acquiescing to or giving into or accepting to get into a relationship with solely because of their money. And that will come to light very soon when their financial situation changes or something better comes along. Or maybe he's a freaking jerk and you didn't even give it enough time before laying down with him, and then you find out things about him and you realize he hasn't presented himself in the right way. Well, either way, what you're doing is wrong, and both of you are wrong in that situation. But the point is that if you live your life with this should narrative and you have these rigid expectations of people, we see now people going on podcasts. Podcasts, I think in the future, is going to be added to the list of curse words and bad words just because of how they're reshaping society and modern culture. But anyway, if you can tell me that this is okay, I really want to hear it in the comments. If you're still here, that means you're still exercising, okay? Because I'm going to record whether anybody listens or not, because then I know when I go back to YouTube, this is how long, how far I walked, and how many push-ups I did on X day, or whatever that other exercise is. So again, don't do things for other people. This channel is as much for me as it is for you guys if you choose to rock with me. And if that's the case, I do appreciate it. But listen, why would any man, that means billionaires and trillionaires as well, right? I said any. That means all. Why would any man want to be with a woman who says that one of her shoulds, one of her rigid expectations is that a man give her an allowance of $150,000 a month? If he expects her to be with him. Anybody, especially women, please, if you think that any part of that narrative is okay, jump in the comment section and help me out. Please, help me out. Make me understand how a person that wants you to give them, I think an ex of Bow Wow's, the rapper Bow Wow, she said in the future, any guy that's going to be with me is going to have to give me a monthly allowance of $50,000. For anybody, particularly males, listening, females with deep pockets from the LGBTQ community, and you love beautiful women as well. There are no women in this world, there never have been, that are worth you getting with them if they have a rigid expectation, if they have this insane should narrative that says you need to give them $50,000 a month, $75,000 a month, $150,000 a month, $500,000 a month of an allowance, cash money of an allowance to be with them, for them to be with you. Why do you think anybody, I'm about to tackle this big boulder, guys, some push-ups. Why do you think anybody that would say something like that even likes you remotely, even thinks about you? You will never be in their dreams or their thoughts unless that involves some type of expensive purchase, okay? Unless the act of you depositing money into their account or giving them a duffel bag with cash in it, however you guys decide she should get her stupid allowance, yeah, she might get dreams over that. She might get wet dreams over that. You guys don't have any relationship. There's no intimacy. There's nothing. Everything is about what you can do for her financially. Keep in mind, this has nothing to do with taking care of somebody. Keep in mind, this has nothing to do with saying somebody doesn't have to work. Keep in mind, this has nothing to do with paying the bills and getting her nails done or hair done or vacation or whatever, right? This has nothing to do with that. These women are specifically saying that they need you to allocate tens of thousands of dollars to them every 30 days, every month, for you to have this crazy, valueless privilege of being in a relationship with them. I can already guarantee you. The SEX, horrible. If you get any, you're not gonna like it, right? Nobody that thinks that way can also position themselves to be concerned with the needs of another person. They don't understand satisfying another person, okay? I hope this should narrative post really, truly hits home. I think this smaller boulder is shaped different. I think I'll do my push-ups over here, guys. I'm gonna wrap up in a minute. I want to smash my camera on this. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. That's 200. I'm going to do 10 more just in case I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, guys. Got my 200 push-ups. I did my loop. And I spoke my freaking mind. Please hop down in the comments and let's talk. If you walked with me today, let me know in the comments. I am trying to stay accountable and keep myself on track, I figured if I'm gonna walk anyway, get out of that filthy gym, come outside and start a channel, talk. I can't lose, right? I can't lose. If 0 people watch and 0 people subscribe, every day that I do this, I'm still helping myself. And by speaking to you guys, I'm reminding myself of the things that I know, the things that I should be doing in my own relationships. I want to be happy, guys. All right? I don't want to go to bed angry with my partner. I don't want to wake up angry with my partner. I don't want them to feel that way about me when they're out. You have eyes. To date, everybody that I've been with has had 20/20 vision, okay? Either naturally, with contacts, or with glasses, right? They're gonna see other people, all right? I don't profess to be the most attractive person on planet Earth. You're going to have temptation in life. Remember that when you're starting silly arguments. Remember that when you're treating your partner like, I don't know, a stepchild that you don't love. Like, maybe that's not the best thing to say, but I know you guys know what I'm talking about. People have feelings. People want to feel like at least you find them attractive. At least you find them beautiful. At least you find them funny. Because the whole world won't. For any of us. Okay? Treat people the way you'd like to be treated. And I think your life will improve dramatically. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.